Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Adam D PSD here and welcome to my first video. For today, I will be doing a tutorial on how I made this artwork, so I hope you learn and enjoy the process. Let's get the intro rolling. Hello guys, and first of all, when we set up the canvas, I've inserted the image of an astronaut that I steal from Google. Then simply select the subject and press Hold Alt to remove the unnecessary selection. We press the mask icon there, and then I use hard round brush to clean up the sides as shown. Yeah. And of course, we need to rasterize the layer to fix the image. I simply print black on the helmet, on the visor. Right, so we apply the layer mask and convert this to smart object to avoid a degrade inequality for later use when we upscale and descale the image. Next up, I use black as a background for its space theme. Obviously, space is black and dark. Okay, now we resize the astronaut to the way we want. I inserted the stars and reduces the fill to about 70%. And then I inserted the PNG of an asteroid and I simply mix and match where this astronaut can be sit on, like, see? Nope, yep, there. And then simply select it, mask, and then close the original layer, convert it to smart object, and then increase and decrease, flip it and whip it till it's get correct. And I use hue and saturation to match with the astronaut and using bright and contrast. And then I created a shadow using a hard round brush, opacity 100%, flow 100%, and then simply paint it. Paint it, erased it until it looks realistic. And simply insert every kind of asteroid that you want. Same process, hue and saturation to reduce the saturation, and brightness and contrast to match with the other asteroids. And then for the moon, we're going to select it using the circular marquee tool, and then simply clip mask. And then place the object, place the moon wherever we want. And then I inserted this sunlight, it's a PNG, then we change it to screen to eliminate the blacks. Reduce the saturation also, and then resized it. And then simply use soft rounded brush tool with the flow of 17% and then paint it slowly until the hard line disappears. For the glow type, what I'm going to do is duplicate the moon and then Gaussian blur it because it will give a halo, a glow effect. And then for this, I use blending options of layer style to do the outer glow and the inner glow. And then increase the exposure a bit to make the moon bright. If you feel like the video is too fast, you can slow it down. No worries. and make sure to group all the files by pressing Ctrl G, alternate G for Mac. And I inserted the earthy planet look. Same process with the moon, but this time with blue color. Outer glow, choose the right color you desire with the right spread and right size. Inner glow, usually for inner glow we use kind of white color or maybe bluish, but more to white lah. And then what I'm going to do here is the outer glow. We create a new layer and change the blending mode to color dodge or lighten dodge add, and then simply paint it using a soft rounded brush tool, as you can see here. Group all the files, and then for the highlights and shadows for the asteroids, simply increase the exposure and then invert by pressing Ctrl I, and then simply paint it to the right lighting we want. We need to be precise with the lighting to make it more realistic. And as for this, we're going to make a blue highlight reflecting from the earth using hue and saturation. Colorize the rock and then choose the right color and lightness, and then simply paint it on the very edge. Same goes to the other asteroid affecting it, and also to the body of the astronaut. And as for this, we are going to make the trail of light. Simply make a gradient white color and then erase at behind of the asteroid to make it look as it's going through a motion. And then we inserted the rocket. Yo, this rocket look kinda sus. Another rocket, Gaussian blur it because the rocket happens to be further back from the astronaut to give it more depth. Repeat the same process of exposure and shadows. This one I created like a light coming out of the rocket itself. Then we're going to create the fire. Simply use the soft rounded brush tool and then slowly erase with the low flow, maybe 20%. And add another rocket. Repeat the same process. Did the blue highlights on the rocket. Take the sample fire from the Google image that I steal and then fix it till it match. Then add another layer to create a glow coming out from the fire. And also the highlights reflecting the fire. I added the setter to give it more depth. give it more glow. I've inserted this galaxy look because it looks cool. I matched the stars using the camera raw filter to match with the glow of my earth. Then I blurred it using Gaussian blur and add a final glow behind the asteroids, astronauts and rockets to give it more like a fantasy look. Using soft rounded brush tool also. I added some vignette. And now for the final process, we are going to camera raw filter to make a final color adjustment, final lighting adjustment. I like to use the color mixer and basic panel, and also finish it up with color grading. And therefore we use the radial blur, and that's it for the project. I hope you like what you see, and please do comment, like and subscribe, and do share my videos to your friends. I really appreciate it as this is my first one. So I'll see you in the next video then. Goodbye.